Some stories just feel ancient, right? Like they've been around forever. Well, today, we're going to treat a song like a piece of modern folklore. We're going to deconstruct the powerful story and themes inside Claimed by Flame, digging into its journey, its warnings, and its mysterious power. Let's dive in.
So right out of the gate, the song just drops us into this world that's, well, it's completely off the grid. A place that literally defies being mapped. This isn't just some casual trip, this is a full-on venture into the unknown. And that immediately sets a tone of mystery and peril.
So, the whole thing starts off like a classic call to adventure, But there's a big twist. This isn't about saving a kingdom or finding treasure. It's about deliberately chasing something that everyone else is smart enough to be afraid of.
And the lyrics, man, they just paint this picture of a world that feels more like a myth than a real place. We're talking about a land that only shadows know, a journey over shattered ground, and these haunting valleys where the lost still sleep. This isn't just a tough hike, it's a journey through a land of ghosts and legends.
Okay, and this right here, this is so important. The narrator isn't some poor soul who stumbled into danger. They are there for one reason, to chase the fire we've been warned about. This is a story about actively seeking out danger, about being drawn to something forbidden, something powerful. So as the journey continues, the focus of the story starts to shift. It's not just about the dangerous landscape anymore. Now it's about the legend at the very heart of it all. The destination itself is about to become a character. And boom, there it is. The absolute core idea of this entire story, delivered as a straight-up warning from the locals. This isn't just a volcano, it's a living, breathing thing. And that one line, it completely transforms the song from a simple adventure story into a piece of folklore. The songwriter is using this really powerful literary tool here called personification. It's basically when you give human qualities to something that isn't human. By saying the mountain breathes or waits, it becomes this conscious, calculating character. It's not just a random force of nature, it's a giant with intent.
And these warnings, they get super specific. We're not talking about vague superstitions here. These are the rules of the game. The mountain is described like a king, a giant crowned with certain death. The legend is crystal clear. He's patient, and he is just waiting for you to make one fatal mistake.
Okay, so you hear all of that, and you have to ask, right? Why on earth would anyone keep going? Well, this next part is all about that internal conflict, that magnetic force that just keeps pulling the narrator forward, no matter the risk.
As they get closer, the mountain stops being just a story and becomes something physical. You can actually feel it in the relentless beat under their feet, almost like a heartbeat. The air is thick with ash and ember, which are described like the ghosts of those who vanished there. The legend is coming to life right in front of them.
And this lays out that internal battle perfectly. It's this constant tug of war. On one side, you've got every possible reason to turn back. The warnings, the ghosts, the raw, palpable fear. But on the other side, there's this irresistible pull, a glowing crown of red that is somehow more powerful than the instinct to survive.
And this line, this is the turning point. This is the exact moment the decision is made. The narrator fully admits that the fear is real, it's sharp and near, but they make a conscious choice to push through it anyway. The allure of that flame, it's won.
All right, so this brings us right to the heart of it all, the big consequence. What does it actually mean to be claimed by flame?
The chorus basically gives us a step-by-step process, like the mountain has a set of rules. First, it waits. It's patient. Then you take one step too far. You cross that line. The result is absolute. You're claimed. And after that, your very name will fade into the snow. It's complete and total erasure.
So, claimed by flame, it's pretty clear this is more than just dying, right? It sounds like a consumption, like you're being absorbed into the mountain itself. The line, "No one leaves the way they came," really points to a fundamental change. The mountain doesn't just kill you, it takes you. It keeps what it's owed.
And that leads us to the final, really haunting part of this whole story. What happens after the climax? What does the aftermath actually look like for anyone who gets that close?
The bridge hits us with what might be the creepiest line in the entire song. That magnetic pull we heard about earlier, it's reframed here as a call home. The mountain isn't just a destination, it's a predator, luring you in with this twisted promise of belonging, of a final resting place.
And the outro? It just drives home how final this all was. The narrator says, "We never came this way again," because they literally can't. The road was gone, the tracks erased,
The mountain wiped the slate clean, removing any evidence of their path, making sure its secrets stay its own.
And the whole thing ends on this one single image. The ultimate proof that the mountain was alive and aware. It wasn't angry, it wasn't chaotic. It smiled. It's content. Victorious. It's just a terrifyingly calm and conscious ending to the whole ordeal.
So the song leaves us with this huge question, doesn't it? Is being claimed by flame a tragic end, or is it some kind of terrifying immortality where you become one with the very thing that destroyed you? It's a choice between oblivion and a transformation you can never come back from. The legend, well, it doesn't give us the answer.